Welcome back to another episode of Life in the Woods. This is Red with a K here, and we are currently in a location. We've just camped for the evening here. Let's see, we are right there, and we're going to call this Tundra Bed, or Tundra, what should we call this? The Tundra Shelter. There we go. Awesome. Okay, now I do need to get a few more pieces of food out. So let's... Nope. Empty fist. There we go. Let's get a couple of these. Where's our cooked food? We'll just go like that. Have a little bit extra sitting around here. The rest of this stuff can all kind of stay in our inventory as is. Maybe we should... toss that wool in just because. So if I go like that, I can throw my wool in that in. Some mob drop stuff. Alright. We are doing Okie McDokerson. There we go. Toss you back in. And ready to rock and roll. There we go. Got my backpack back on. Like I said, you always got to double check this stuff here. So let's keep exploring. Hope you guys are doing well. I am doing very well myself. I've been very busy, seeing as it is almost summertime, playing outside, adventuring, and having good old times. A lot of time spent at the beach right now. Down at the ocean and playing with Erica. And Mom, and people involved. Doing a lot of motorbike riding. I think we should go over there. Shall we? I think we shall. Doing a lot of motorbike riding, which has been fantastic. I love motorbike riding. It is truly one of my favorite endeavors. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Even more. Thank you. Dang it. Look at the book, drown, throw the book, drown. Having a hell of a time. Of course, motorcycling is not for everybody. You have to be confident of your own abilities. Tropics Mountain. Let's label it. There we go. You have to be very confident of your own abilities, of your own self-awareness. You have to be trusting of your own intelligence, your own physical capabilities. You go too fast and it is too dangerous to have any kind of second guessing going on. So I can't say as I condone everybody to motorbike, but if you can, I would highly recommend it. It feels really good because it proves, it shows that you do have that confidence and skill in yourself. That's a really cool looking tree. What kind of tree are you? Palm wood. I know there's a joke there somewhere about palms and wood and yeah. So we have a choice here. We can go towards the snow or the swamp. The swamp will involve a lot of swimming, I assume. I'm thinking more towards the snow for the time being. Maybe we can even catch like an ice spikes biome, or no, there won't be any ice spikes biome in this version. I think we're playing 1.6.4 here. But let's go take a look and check it out, and we will see. It looks very pretty. It looks different. I am using the Faithful texture pack as a side note for those of you who don't know or are not aware. The reason that it might look a little bit different. I am not using shaders either. I know that a lot of the folks out there are using Silder's shader or other shaders in order to play and have it look the way that it does. I'm not a big fan of shaders. I'm a big fan of the original look of Minecraft with the enhancement of it being a finer resolution, like why I use Faithful. And that is exactly why. It doesn't change anything, it just makes it a finer resolution, which I like. I like the fact that it's very Lego-y and blocky, and I don't really need it to be in HD. No offense to the guys doing the shaders, they're doing a wonderful job, but crappy shaders. They render improperly, they have lots of glitches and lighting effects that don't work, and they don't represent fully the playability of the game in my mind. I think that if every corner you're turning because of a shadow to look for a creeper, that takes away from being able to actually recognize a creeper when it's time to recognize one. Just as an example, along with many other examples of how a shader takes away from the actual feeling that I get when I play the game. So wool, cows. Cows are important still for leather. I don't want to waste all my time around here, but if I can catch some, then we'll take the white ones at the very least. There we go. Awesome, so I think we're still heading in a northerly direction. Hey, wait, what was this biome here? We should probably record it. Frost forest, okay. Now where are we over here? This is a frost forest. And then we're going to head over here and let's at least kill a couple of these cows here, just because they're close by. Don't really want your meat, I just want your leather, thank you. And I have an infinity bow now, so I really don't need chickens. The only reason I'd get them is for the arrows. There we go. Now this is a meadow, so let's label this as well. There we go. Some fish in our belly. What time is it? It's almost working on nighttime, but not quite. Hello, horsies. Hello, sheepies. And worst case scenario, if I run out of the ability to make wool for a bed, I can at least pack the bed with me. It's just nice to have fresh ones, you know. Thank you. Thank you. Sunflowers. Sunflowers are supposed to be good because you can make oil with them. Sunflower oil, and then oil is of course an essential component in the chemistry of cooking, of baking, and a variety of different things. So you want your oil, whether it's sunflower oil or canola or olive, or you know, a bunch of different varieties that you can use. Here at my house, we used to use olive oil all the time, extra virgin, in my real life house, and we decided to change over to grapeseed oil, which is much, much healthier. West and north. Well, let's head a little bit farther west here. These reeds are pretty cool too. You can get cotton from these reeds. Some of them have fluffy tops on them when they're opened up, and you're able to grab those ones. It means that they've grown to the point where they have cotton that's able to be harvested. And cotton, of course, we can make wool out of. And I want one of those. But it's almost nighttime, so we need to dig in. So let's there we go. Let's dig in right here. Awesome. Possum. Okay. Give me some dirt. Choop, choop. Just like that. We do need to throw one of these down so that we can make our bed. Excellent. You know what? I'm going to use these two. Just because they're odd and they take extra space. So, there we go. We're going to leave the crafting bench because we can. Do that. We're looking okay. Maybe we should do our inventory cleanup here just a little bit. Okay, organics. We're going to put in seeds. Some flowers are organics there. That looks about right. Those can go back. We have some more blocks. There we go. So, U blocks, you can stay U blocks, because I'm going to use you. And then we've got mob drops. There we go. Wool. Leather. And then we've got food. Excellent. Isn't this a good little system? I love it. Love it. And we probably should cook some of this stuff up as well. So why don't I make up 2 of those. We will 1, 2, and 1, 2. There we go. Starting to get all set up again here. Excellent. We are doing good. Awesome. So, there we be, boys and girls. That was a fantastic time. We'll get that food, we'll put it into the backpack there. Let's just munch up what we do have. Like such. Awesome. I think we're doing okay here. And I'm just going to let that cook up, and by the time it's done, I'll hit the sack. After that, we will be heading in a much more... Let's take a look at the book here. Maybe we can figure out tonight as well. We're going to label this as the, what? Meadows Shelter. Meadow Shelter. There we go. So we should, let's see, we dug down that way, we're facing that way. The reason I do that is so that we can see our little arrow guy and the way he's going. So we should just keep heading in that direction, I guess. It's more of a westerly direction, which is cool. We came all the way from down here. There's home 1, Silk Glades. We walked up and up and up and across the land bridge and followed the X's all the way to here. Tropics Mountain. We hopped down the mountain to the Frost Forest, the meadow. Now we're in the Meadow Shelter, and we're going to keep heading sort of in a northwesterly direction because I live in the Northwest, and I like that idea. I think it's fantastic. So, for the last time today, I'll say goodbye. Thanks for joining in. See you next time.